Hi tutors, welcome to week 6. Week 6. Hooray, we have one experiment this week. And it's actually pretty straightforward, but there's definitely some parts and some tricky aspects to it. So let me show you what we're gonna do. In our supplies, we were given one magnet. CC Livermore tutors, I ordered an extra magnet, so we will have 2. Other tutors, check with your director to see how many magnets you have on campus. So we have one magnet. We have a container of iron filings, 1 container per class. We have a spray bottle with vinegar in it. There'll be a container to refill the vinegar. CC Livermore tutors, we're going to do this outside at tables. Actually, maybe inside, but it will be at tables so that we can rotate through and share supplies. We will also have a blank piece of paper for each student. CC Livermore tutors, yours will be 3-hole punched. So when they're done, you can actually just stick it in the pocket of their science folder and put your science folders next to the family file area. So that way I can take them home and refill them for the next 6 weeks. All right, let's get started. So we have our bar magnet. It is best to put the bar magnet vertically, going up and down. White piece of paper, place it horizontally, landscape-wise. Okay, then you sprinkle iron filings over the surface of the paper. Can't get it open. It's not really tricky to open. There we go. So tutors, I have a thought on how this might run well. If you run it as a demonstration first, because this takes about, you can start seeing some results in about 5 minutes, but at the end of 30 minutes, you should be able to see your paper if you don't get it too saturated. You should be able to see the rust and to scrape off the iron filings. So if you run it as a demonstration first, where you're showing the students what you're doing, then the students that aren't having their paper done in that moment can be watching the rust start to develop on the paper that you as the tutor did. So do one as a demo as I'm doing now, and then have another parent help you and call your students over in pairs to have them each do one. Then I'll show you when it comes time how to lift the paper up and take the bar out so that you can move on to the next student. Okay, so your bar is under, your paper's on top, and you're gonna sprinkle iron filings, a light dusting of iron filings. The thicker you make it, the longer it takes to come through. I don't know if you can see that. Let me actually look and see how well you can see that. Not too well. So this is the light dusting. It is really a very light dusting, except for in those couple of areas. Okay. Hope nobody got motion sickness on that one. All right. And take a fine mist. Oh, if you need to, you can tap the side of the paper a little bit so that you can start to see there. Let me show you what that looks like. Just by tapping the sides of the paper, as I did. Can you see that? How it's starting to form around the bar magnet in a particular shape. You see that? Okay. So hopefully you can see that. But if you couldn't quite tell, you'll definitely see it when the paper's in front of you. Just tap the paper and you'll see the iron filings start to take on the shape of the magnetic field. And then from a distance, not right here, because otherwise you'll spray your iron filings and move them. From up here, give your paper a mist. And you don't want to saturate it because then it'll take too long to dry. But you do want to wet it enough, especially in these thicker areas, that it gets down. But on the finer areas, just keep it fine. That's perfect. So at this point is when you want to do it for your student potentially. Lift your paper straight up. Have a helper pull the magnet from underneath so that you can go and do the experiment with the next student. I wish I had some movie magic here where I could pause it and come back and show you in 30 minutes. But I don't have any video editing software like that, so I don't know how to do that. I can, once this is cured, I can just do another quick video to show you what that looks like. CC Livermore tutors, when you're done with your supplies, just put them right back on the table for the next tutor. And again, stick this sheet in your student's notebook and put your notebook over next to the family file. That's it. Like I said, it was straightforward, just a couple of techniques. So have a blessed week, and look for the video that shows this exact paper after the rest has developed. Okay? Bye.